Happy Mother's Day. No, 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 no. Have a seat. Have a seat. Yes. It's good to see you again, Sophia. How long has it been? Oh, yes. 40 years to the day. Yes. 40 years to the day that you decided to run away. Mm, yes. 40 years to the day. Honestly, if I had to pick one of my creations, one of my creatures who would be stupid enough to try to run away after falling in love with a mortal man, I would have picked Miriam. Well, there's a reason why I create you, others like you, and I give you all names. It's just easier to keep track of you. Yes. If I had to pick the most foolish out of all of you who would pull this sort of nonsense, it would be Miriam. You wouldn't be the very last one I would pick to do what you did, but you would be pretty far down the list. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. With the exception of Alexandria. With that one exception, oh, how could you, Sophia? How could you try to run away from me with a mortal man? And let me guess, you really thought you would get away with it? The two of you constantly moving every few years, never being able to put down roots. Hmm? You even went so far as to adopt a couple of children. Gave them a bit of a chaotic life, didn't you? Mm. You and your husband. Oh, what did I do with him? Took you long enough to ask. Relax, he's asleep. Yes. No, not permanently. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what I'll do with him. I figured, let's just see what happens. Yes. I must admit, when I told him everything, considering his age, I was surprised. Yep, yep. uh, he pulled out a canister of pepper spray and sprayed me in the face. There was a warm sensation. I found it amusing. Even after I told him who I was, what I was, he actually tried fighting me. So hilarious. Oh, that husband of yours, that human of yours, he made me laugh. I find him amusing. And after he sprayed me, he tried kicking me in the crotch. Well, he actually succeeded, if I'm being honest. Yes. I mean, he moves surprisingly quickly for someone his age. Mm, well, for a human his age. I found that amusing as well. I was surprised he didn't fall over. Relax. I temporarily put him to sleep. Yeah, he's on the couch in the next room. I even fluffed up the pillows. Oh, Sophia. It's so sad. I always tried to hide it, but I think the others figured out that you were my favorite. I mean, the way you handled your assignments, the way you got the job done, magnificent. Yes. Sometimes I create creatures like you and your sisters, and I don't know what I'll get. Yes. Sometimes I get someone like you. Sometimes I get someone like Caroline. But that's the thing. Caroline showed a lot more loyalty to me than you ever did. Why do you think I never punished her too badly for screwing up her assignments? I mean, over the centuries, she did get a lot better. She did. Her performance became acceptable. I just had to learn to live with the fact that she was never going to get better than acceptable. But for someone like Caroline, that's a heck of an achievement. It really is. Oh, why did I create all of you as women? Well, who the hell wants to look at a guy, especially a naked guy, when you're seducing some worthless loser right before he gets his punishment, right? Seriously, female body is beautiful. No one wants to stare at a naked guy. A naked guy is like a tractor. His body is designed for work, not to be admired or looked at. Okay, the Greeks would disagree, but look at what happened to their civilization. Ah, but I didn't come here to talk to you about your sisters. 40 years, well, 40 Earth years. What's 40 years to me? Maybe right around 4 hours. Oh, yes. Yes, I could have shown up much earlier. Much, much earlier. I could have punished you, I could have punished him, and then what? You would have begged me for a second chance? Maybe you would have suggested that your husband work as one of my human agents for what? 20 years? And then after that, I leave the two of you alone? I could have done that. And quite frankly, that would have been a heck of a lot more pragmatic, much more useful. But here's the thing. Georgina, she fell in love with a human man as well. She wanted to be with him. She wanted to leave. The difference is Georgina came to me on her knees and begged me. And so I did the pragmatic thing. I told her that if she revealed the truth to this man whom she fell in love with and he fell in love with her, if she revealed the truth and he worked for me for 20 years, I would let them go. And I would let her keep one of her powers. She chose physical strength. When I asked her why, she said they were going to adopt a child, and she wanted to be able to protect that child. So, after 20 years of service from her and her husband, and in between that time, I allowed her to adopt a child. I'm not a monster after all. Yes. After 20 years, she got to keep her physical strength, and I sent them away. Yes. I sent them away. They relocated to Seattle. Wouldn't have been my choice. Your husband never fixed that pesky generator, did he? Oh, yes, I know all about it. You were my absolute favorite. Did you think I didn't keep track of you? I did. No matter how many times the two of you moved. Sometimes I would spend the equivalent of several human hours just watching the two of you interact. Like a soap opera. I watched your little children grow up. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that accident on the highway? Mm-hmm. When your daughter was about 8 years old and your son was 10? Well, your adopted children. Do you remember the accident on I-97? Remember? Oh, calm down, Sophia. No, I didn't cause that accident. I was watching. I was the one who moved that SUV so that when it impacted with your vehicle, I made sure that your two little ones would not be injured. You were, but hey, you're a supernatural creature, so not like you stayed injured for very long, did you? But yes, I was the one who intervened. I made sure that your little ones survived that accident. So show at least a little bit of gratitude. What do I want? Well, it's obvious what I want. And yes, I could have shown up decades earlier, maybe worked a deal with you. But you disrespected me when you left, and I don't tolerate that from anyone. No one. Georgina was smart. I've left her and her husband and her adopted children alone. Seattle. But you, oh, oh, the fun with you is just getting started. What are you doing? Sit down. Well, you can either deal with me or you can deal with your two sisters behind that door. Do you really want to deal with them? You know the ones I'm talking about. You didn't just betray me, you betrayed them. I sent all three of you on that assignment. And you didn't even finish it. You left them there, hanging out to dry. No. Well, thankfully, Svetlana was able to finish things after all, while your other sister distracted the authorities. I'm not the only one who felt betrayed, disrespected, lied to. You could have come to me. Things could have been worked out. But you didn't. You wanted a life with your husband and children far from me. I created you. I gave you life. I gave you a purpose in life. Not some aimless, worthless thing like most human beings are. Or the ones who do have purpose, they just want to worship their God. Their God being money. Yes, that's their God. They're either aimless in life or they worship money. I never asked you or your sisters to worship me. I simply insisted that you earn your keep, that you earn what it took for me to create you. You think it's easy for me? Do you? Do you think I can just wave a magic wand and all of a sudden you're created? The amount of concentration, work, effort it takes to create just one of you. And even then, I have no clue what I'm going to get. I have no clue what powers each of you will have. I have no clue how intelligent you'll be. None of it. And yet, I work hard. You wanted to be a mother. So did Georgina. I think of you all as my children. Most of you are obedient, and that's good, but... Oh, no. No, I get it. Your adopted children are old enough. They moved out quite a while ago. You know, I still have your husband. Maybe I'll just torture him for fun and force you to watch. Maybe that. Or maybe I'll bring your children around. A nice little family reunion. And I'll strip away that image of you. Maybe I'll do that. Each of you have the ability to masquerade as a human woman. But how about I take away that power from you. Oh, Georgina? Yeah, I left her one power, physical strength, but it goes without saying, I also left her the other one that makes her look human to everyone around them. I'm not a monster. But maybe I'll bring back your children. Maybe I'll strip away your ability to look human. Do you think they would enjoy seeing Mommy as she really is? Hmm? Do you think they'd like that? Or even as adults, would they scream and run away from you? You were foolish, and you're going to pay for that. Yes, your punishment is going to last a very, very long time.